Today we're hopping back into our game Selfie Simulator, and man, I want to get a lot done. But first, we need to go into the spawn, which we finished last video in this series, and just add some stuff. Right now it has no trees, no rocks, and therefore not really any life. So let's get the spawn fixed first, and then build the desert zone. It's crazy how much of a difference just a few trees makes in a zone. Like, this looks so much better already. Now, on to the meat and potatoes of this video, the desert zone. It's hard to build a zone if you don't really have any models to use, so let's hop into Blender and make some desert assets. I have 7 ideas to make. I think we're gonna do a vase, a dead tree, possibly a pyramid, definitely a cactus, a pillar, a tent, some bones, and maybe a little sand hill. But having these 7 or 8 assets will definitely make this zone come together a lot faster, and that's not including the barriers from the previous zone that we may retexture and use sparingly in here. All of these models are pretty simple, but I think together they're gonna make a pretty awesome zone. With the modeling done, we need to do something that a lot of people hate, and some people, including myself, love. Yeah, gradients. I get so much hate on these videos just for overdoing the gradients a little bit, but I just like the style, so it is what it is. With everything textured to my liking, let's hop into Studio and start the build. The main thing I want to avoid is every zone looking like a copy and paste with the walls. I do want the game to scream simulator, but I don't want it to scream generic simulator. So we need to make sure we're keeping every zone just a bit of a variation, right? Not just straight walls down the whole thing. looks pretty cool. Once we make one more zone, we'll be able to get some testers within the game and start figuring out the main gameplay loop and try to make it fun for everyone. I'm very excited to get this game out someday, and I think I've definitely progressed. Just as a fun little tidbit piece of video, for the people who have stayed this long, the game you're seeing on screen right now is my first ever attempt at making the Selfie Simulator game back in, I believe, 2018? Yeah, let's just say I have hit a little bit of a glow up. What you're seeing on screen now is my second attempt at making Selfie Simulator into an actual game. Both of these were released to the public, by the way, and this one, I believe, was in 2020 or 2021. So there's a 2-year gap between the one you saw there and this one. And now there is another 2-year gap between the one you just saw and the one that this series is working on. So I love remaking this game every couple years just to see if I've progressed at all. Anyways, that is going to wrap up the video for today. If you did enjoy and you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.